We want to check in with Chief Meteorologist David Karnes and find out what's going on. Is it still raining right now outside the studio?
Yeah, we've still got some good rain lifting up, and not only rain, but thunderstorms, and boy, do we need it. It's a good thing. We like it. Nothing severe at all. You can also see another batch of thunderstorms producing some gusty, if not damaging winds. That's going to stay south of us, but we're watching to see if maybe it clips up toward Ellijay, but it looks like it's going to stay to your south in Ellijay. The only thing really in our viewing area lifted up through Rossville, got heavy rain in Eastridge, Chattanooga now as well, and look at all of the lightning. So heavy rain and lightning is the main thing we're looking at. So if you're in Red Bank, Walden, I would say up toward Middle Valley, this is going to continue to spread out. We'll see a little bit of this working its way over into Ooltewah, but that you can only expect some light rain on the eastern side of that. So we're watching that. We love when that rain is falling, and we've had some decent rain so far today. Notice you can see we've had about a half an inch to an inch in this one swath. I drove through this earlier today. I remember this, yeah. And then we've had a few other swaths of some heavy rain, about a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch in parts of North Georgia and northeast Alabama today as well over the last 12 hours. 92 right now in Chattanooga. Winds are blustery out of the south. Blustery, probably not blustery. A warm wind blowing. How about that? Out of the south at 15 miles per hour. 91 in Cleveland. It is 92 in Athens. And our heat index is still up there. Still very muggy, swampy air. 100 in Chattanooga. Feels like 102 in Cleveland and Dayton. Dew points are in the 70s. Oh, when they're in the 70s, that means it is really, really muggy air. And we've even had a few of those dew points approaching and reaching 80, which means extremely swampy, saturated air, and it doesn't feel good at all. We're going to see that dew point going down, where dew points have been up here in the upper 70s, right about 80. We're going to see those dew points sliding down into the 60s, so still humid, but not as humid. You'll definitely notice it much more comfortable tomorrow when it'll be slightly cooler and slightly less humid. We'll have a high of 90, and the heat index will be 93. 93 on Thursday, heat index of 95, and then we'll start to heat up, but notice there's still not much of a delta between the temperature and the heat index, so we will have heat index values in the low 100s again, but the actual highs will be right around 100. The biggest spread we have is Monday, 99 for the high and 105 for the heat index. So a few showers, maybe a rumble of thunder as we move through the evening hours. It'll be kind of what we have now, one or two popping up here and there. Low 90s on through 8 o'clock, and then we'll drop down into the 80s. Do a little fishing tomorrow, sure, why not? You can get up super early or just go tomorrow afternoon, 4:31. Maybe you get off work a little bit early. Good conditions, and again, it'll feel much more comfortable tomorrow. 80s, low 80s for the water temperature. Well, ahead of the front, we have those strong southerly winds blowing at 10 to 15 miles per hour, bringing in the soupy air, but also you can see these spotty showers and thunderstorms. Now, as that front works its way east, it's going to push all of that moisture out, or a lot of it, and we will have slightly cooler and less humid air settling in behind for your Wednesday and Thursday. And then as we move into Thursday night, Friday, I think we're looking okay. We will start to heat back up Friday into the weekend, though. Tonight, 73 degrees, spotty showers and storms, mostly cloudy and humid overnight. We'll drop down into the low 70s, mid to upper 60s in the higher elevations. And then tomorrow, clearing skies, cooler, less humid. We'll hit 90 degrees for our high, 88 Cleveland, 88 in Lafayette. Yes, many of you will be in the 80s, and the Blue Ridge Mountains is the place to be. Low 80s there. Woo. Looking forward to that. Very comfortable Thursday and Friday morning. It'll be right around 70, lower humidity, and then we'll see, boy, those temperatures starting to soar up to close to 100. And notice after tonight, no chance of rain, just a lot of hot weather settling in this weekend and next week.